It's my first time playing with. See what they got. Play with somebody new. We'll see. See how good or how bad they is.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
God damn. I see one patch of Alabama fans.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
Who's that running back?
The inside handoff.
He's calling me, bro.
This guy has some
Man, I'm not doing so ass right now, man. The game.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
That's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable.
I don't like their plays at all. Plays are so goddamn trash.
Nice job, nice execution.
That one should work.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Going for the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. That's just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch,
I hate when they do it. Like this game, it don't automatically go to the player you want to go to.
And you're already to the 35.
They could have been picked off.
It's Milroe. getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes
No, I just ran right past you.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
Buys a little time with his
No!
feet.
Oh, good
And
repeat.
he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over.
What's up?
You see what?
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down.
He's open.
Unleashes one deep. And that
Damn, he's out.
as they tried to wrap up the first
He was
quarter
open
with a bang,
too.
but the
I just saw it too late.
takes us to the second quarter. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. And you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing.
Oh, just
going.
lag
Come on,
hard, just
give me
damn.
something.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Why is all 3 of y'all trying to catch the ball at the same time?
Brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd.
He fakes. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second guess. He's going for it all.
They podded it to him.
And they made him pay. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. The 40. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes that Alabama.
Oh no, I just threw it up for some reason.
Not a lot of time left here.
But I didn't think it was far enough. He just slowed down for some damn reason. Thank you.
And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down to this
You said what?
defense gets the ball back for its own.
On me.
That interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Come on now,
Ducks
dude.
want to crank the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pulls it in. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. Looking for space, it's James. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I'll just stop that clock.
Defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it.
Are you going to leave me open like that?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yep. First time out.
Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Got it. Into the end zone.
I don't know. I was about to do a running play, but you field goal block that part.
It's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
I was actually doing a running play. I had to change the playback because I saw what you was doing.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
It was supposed to go straight.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. He's already thrown one pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably going to the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts.
You might want to go out of bounds and see it.
All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds. And
you got to score at least a touchdown or a field goal.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Got 17 seconds.
You hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Or you just get out of field goal.
Sometime, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Referee signals timeout as to defense, wanting to make sure that they have everything. And the holder, the fake, and a little shuffle.
Are you getting the ball back anyway?
That is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Number 36.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking for a big play.
Ah, nigga.
Snags it. And he's in.
You finally scored a touchdown.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers.
You said what?
The safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
I was trying to run him, but you get the field goal block.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Oh,
It certainly
okay.
can't. I think one good way
Yeah, we're
to
doing
help
that.
your quarterback
Yeah, we're
turn
doing
the
that.
page is just find him an
Hey.
easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Ducks in the hurry up.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it.
At least he's stopping the run.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Now he's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Oh
And
man,
it'll
that
be
trick I pulled, that
incomplete.
trick.
This is some physical pass defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right.
Damn, I didn't time
They'll
that
get it to the
right.
48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. The big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position someday.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Moving away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage? I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. At the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to
That
go
makes
make
it
a
touchdown.
play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6.
You said what?
Just shot themselves right in the foot.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Oregon 28, Alabama 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
Hey, what
And he
the?
hauls it in inside the 30. Oh, look out on the right.
Okay, a tight end. He beating the cornerback is
It
crazy.
was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception.
Oh man.
And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
28, Alabama 13.
Oh, I could have picked 60, but I.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finally stopped after he...
Okay, let me stop playing around and going and score this last point for I think we score to ice this game.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Okay.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And tackled here by the defense. Second down here, and maybe they got time to get
I knew he was coming at me. I was like, hold on, let me throw this ball.
2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Good shit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
How good I had a touchdown.
Here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Okay.
Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. On fourth down, going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Finally run out of bounds, but he
I need to get another one and rushing touchdown real quick, yo.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And the pummeling has started. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
You got to score. Offsides kick. You got to score quickly. No.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone.
Should have kept going straight. That could have been an easy touchdown.
Here comes that Alabama offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer.
You gotta pay attention to your own quarterback too.
Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And you're seeing
You
here
look
the
at, just pay attention to your time.
defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you
Pay
leave the
attention to
lane
your time,
opener,
man.
you don't sack him right away. You allow him to get outside the pocket. He is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Your first time out. Get
He
56.
do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah,
Great
this
job on the
game.
defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Steps away. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Crimson Tide comes to the line
It's on the
with a first and
Seahawks.
10. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Looking to buy time. Turning and firing back to the right, that's risky.
Damn.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Couldn't make the connection on first down, now here on second. He's looking to throw. Floating away. Gets rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
2 seconds.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it's a touchdown, but hold on.
I
just a
guarantee.
second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point
GG's.
game.
Oregon 35, Alabama 21.
Winning those individual 6-second battles.
I had you 21-0.
And that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams
I just
go
scored
out
2
to play
touchdowns in the second
like
half.
expected
Scored
them.
3 in the
If they
first.
lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Oh, you played better
I love
though.
competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is.
Want to play another game? Running back? Cause we're still waiting for Dude. What's Dude doing? Huh? You want to do 3? Hey, you want to do 3 randoms? You want to do 3 randoms? Play with the last team you land on? It's just 3 randoms. The last team you land on, you play with. Okay, 3 randoms. You go first. Because I got to play with Vanderbilt. You should win. Got the Lewis over.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get
Chill out. Move. I'm in the middle of the game. Fucking move.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off.
Again. I'm waiting on you, bro. Kicking off.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
Okay. Well, Vandenberg could beat Alabama in reality.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Powers through the defender. Still on his feet at the 40. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Split backs here. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Commodores. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Yep.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's Genty. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the
Let's see what this defense about.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. On the move, he fires. Pass on the way, it's picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
I was surprised you didn't run it with Genty.
Running game, and it works for about 3
I'm surprised you didn't run it with Genty.
And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry up. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's there.
Let's see if his lag, bro.
Damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy.
Running back ain't good.
Throwing him open.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with this damn lag?
Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Pavia. They're trying to get
Fuck
to
it. Oh my gosh, fucking O-line.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is perfect.
Right from the
Wait a
kicker,
second,
too.
there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll go to the air. Got it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Genti. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And after the tackle, we are into the first quarter. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter.
Man, my team cannot freaking guard for shit. No.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops.
The expressway is wide open. The 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
You said what?
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Good, G.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give out of the gun. And they'll stop him just short of
What's wrong with Jensen?
just inches away from moving the sticks. This offense has a second down play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll turn and throw back right. Dangerous idea.
Man, this QB is so
that should have been big.
Get outside the pocket right here. You can tell. He gets outside the pocket. Now got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Made a defender miss. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Commodores are in the hurry up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
And sometimes the best defenses get a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play.
Yeah, he
just drops it through
pass.
his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He's going to take off.
First down of the game.
But what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Him.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard
That's your very first
line.
down.
He wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oh, those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense.
He got 18 stages to score.
This early in the game, 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Unloads to the wideout.
That was not bad.
And he intercepts it.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse.
Oh, he had to go and get it down.
And he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. So that'll do it here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Damn. He was cool.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really...
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. On second down, looking to throw. Fires it incomplete.
Linemen have kids in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sack him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
He turns it loose to the left. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Back-to-back picks, I'm good.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Touch pass on the run. These little gains can start to slow as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Oh,
he's... to the left. The tag. Touchdown, Vandy. And the beatdown has ensued.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone.
Oh,
nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has, in fact, ready to go to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
That was my fault.
After a nice game.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Hard running there. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game.
You should be running game, yeah.
At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
I'll tell you, I just lagged so hard.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Oh.
They'll line up to go for 2.
We need 3 more touchdowns.
From the gun. Extending the play. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
All right, but let's finish the game first.
Here's the return from inside the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Finds a man by himself. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown Doors! And the punishment has been extended.
I was about to slit it.
Receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two
Oh no, I had to
right
change
now
his
are
spot up because he was gonna go slant.
And he knocked that
I
one right
had put
down.
him on a post fade.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking
Yeah.
for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
It was even supposed to rain today. But that's Arkansas with switched it up.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
35 to 8.
The give to the back.
I was trying to make it fumble.
Poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
Yeah, let's go to coach's suggestion.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Fourth floor. Yep. Well, I could have done 15 minutes a quarter.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the stop at the 49, but
right.
not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
You can tell this is a
Why did you start scoring in the third quarter, quarterback?
to throw the football, but how nice is it
So
when
you
got
started
a guy
scoring
like
in the
this that can scramble
third quarter.
and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
At the 35, he's open.
What am I doing?
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Genty. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just...
This nigga's slow, bro.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception.
14 to 35. About to be one so far.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Pavia. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle with Skinner. Touchdown, Commodores! And the route is on.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
A about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
42 versus 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Genty.
You better go.
He gets a block. He's got an alley.
So,
He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll get rid of it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the stomping has commenced.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I think I just iced the game for the day.
It's Genty.
You should have kept on going straight, though.
Productive return after deciding to bring it out. Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Dances away from the heat. He takes a chance and fires. Another.
Hey, my peggy. I lagged the whole time.
And you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I know I lagged just horribly right there. I lagged horribly.
And I know
horribly.
the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the...
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Vandy.
81-yard pick six.
Coming up with a play like that.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
I think you kind of tried to lock in, and then you just let me just...
Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the
14-6
to knock down the return man. A first down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A deep throw.
This nigga's open.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. They fake it, goes to the tight end. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
going for it all. Incomplete. He took
Let's
a
go
shot on the
56
bottom
to
way of the
20.
corner. Couldn't quite find his man. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum,
56 to
all
20.
that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
So that's going to do it for us.
Want to run it back? Oh, we not. I just did. Who you getting? Let's see. Let's do it. You gotta beat me one day, bro. You gotta beat me, bro. I'm up 3-0.
Welcome
Him,
to your
I'm up 3-0 on you.
on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the
70-0.
Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football.
56-20. 35-21.
Both teams have been building toward this one for a while, and it is here. A top 5 clash between
I got Ohio State.
as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm
That's some champions right here.
Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
You see the quarter length, don't you?
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
Hear me? You see the quarter length, don't you?
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Offense getting set for first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where
How
your
did you
guy's
let
gonna
that go like that?
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route, had him open. Running backs there, you got to make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do some damage.
Intercepted.
Okay.
He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively,
That was my
you set
fault.
the
I threw that
tone
too
and
low.
you gave up a few plays,
supposed
but
to high
bowed your
pass it.
neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Using his legs to buy some time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. Now, get him off the spot. He gets outside the pocket. Did a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Throws toward the end zone. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the